Goal number 1 today. Alright? Let's do that. We got 1 win under our belt today. So get another one. Alright?
Where do you put yours?
I'll probably just put it right here by my bag. Right there.
Mine's just too. Is it like?
How about just shut up? My phone is always on silent. No. Oh, you got Kraken? Right in. Stop filming. You like.
Should we do the interview? Pre-game interview?
Oh, interview me, Graydon. I need my interview.
Bro, Ian needs media training.
Oh, I'm good. Like, go. You
Bro,
can go
what-
on GameChanger, watch.
How do you freaking
Alright, give me some questions, boy.
are we just sword Odin and Daniel? If you pitch against them and we play them again?
No. Yeah, and I need some better questions.
No. What's your favorite breakfast food?
Favorite breakfast food? Casey's breakfast pizza.
Casey's breakfast pizza.
Yeah.
What's like the best drink or side to go with that?
Best drink is pink lemonade.
Pink lemonade.
Yep.
And
Ian, it's infused.
No, he had infused yesterday while we were fishing. It's the worst drink I've ever.
What's infused?
I don't know.
Casey's brand of crime.
then what do we have to say about Ian's picks?
Huh?
What do we have to say about Ian's picks?
The pink lemonade is a mid pick.
What? What's a better drink?
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper's buns.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
Root beer.
Wait, let me do it.
No. Give me the camera back, Ian.
No, I want to do it. You're not even interviewing, bro.
What's your favorite breakfast food?
How many viewers do you have?
Alright, now do favorite foods. Favorite foods.
What's your favorite food, Ian?
Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich.
Come down the line, Graydon.
Yeah, come down the line.
Favorite food?
My favorite food is Brennan's mac and cheese.
Dexter? Favorite
Dad's
food?
homemade pizza.
Chocolate chip cookies.
Well. Saint?
Casey's pizza.
Casey's Pizza. Alex, what's favorite food?
Casey's Pizza's a good one, yeah.
Casey's Pizza. Justin?
Cereal. Milk and cereal.
What?
You're too far away.
Favorite food?
Casey's pizza.
Casey's Pizza. Favorite food?
Probably like a southern shrimp broil.
What?
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 Favorite sport? Favorite sport?
Favorite sport gotta be. I like hooping.
Hey, you didn't ask me what my favorite food was.
Favorite sport?
Baseball, obviously.
Oh, I like going to the mini pitch.
I like Cane's chicken.
Cane's chicken.
That's not. I like going to the mini pitch.
Favorite food?
Favorite, I already asked me that.
Favorite sport now.
favorite sport,
Dingle
favorite sport.
dong.
I like to.
Dingle dingus.
I like to swim the butterfly.
100 fly? Okay. Solid answer.
Water polo.
Water polo?
I like to do the
Table tennis.
500-meter backstroke.
500.
Sports are too hard. I can't do it.
Esports.
Alright, what's our next question?
Alright, that was.
We need one more. Too hard.
What's the score prediction?
Score prediction. I say we win like 6-7.
I got not.
Score prediction?
Probably like 7-6 us.
Score prediction?
9-5. 4. Us.
6 to 9.
6 to 9 us.
Good answer.
29. Us.
Score prediction.
Why are you so close?
Why are you so far away?
I would like to see a 10-3 game.
10 to 3.
Alright, next question. Next question.
Score prediction.
Score prediction 4 to 5.
Favorite store.
3 to 1.
No, it's favorite score. 6-7.
No, favorite store.
Favorite store? It's gotta be Walmart. Walmart. Give me my glove.
Dick's.
Of course you do. Of course you like Dick's.
What was that, please?
Favorite store? Store? Yeah.
Jax.
Jazz.
Jax is literally nothing.
Favorite store?
Probably Shields.
Target.
Okay, that was interviews with Graydon.
No, you forgot it first. Alright, my turn.
Oh my god.
No.
Hey, what question do we want?
Favorite store?
Favorite ice cream flavor?
Probably like vanilla or cookies and cream.
Vanilla? Cheesecake. Oh no.
Cheesecake.
Strawberry cheesecake.
I feel cookie dough. Chocolate chip cookie dough.
Probably cookie dough or cookies and cream.
That's alright.
Bacon cheeseburger.
We're talking about ice cream, fatty.
Yeah, bacon cheeseburger. Hey, closer.
Nah.
Too far away.
I like banana bliss.
You like what?
Banana bliss.
Wasabi flavor. Cookie dough.
Cookies.
Chocolate.
Alright, next.
Dude, favorite donut. No, Joe.
Fudge stuffed maple
4.
John.
Who's watching? Hey, can you look and see who's watching?
No, I don't know how to do that. Alright,
Let me give you the.
stop.
Give me here.
Alright, hey, next question.
Favorite donut.
No.
No.
It's probably Eli's.
What should our next question be?
What are our thoughts on Eli holding us back against bats?
No, don't do that.
Worst player on the team.
No, can't do that.
That's classic.
You don't just say that, Dexter.
We're all gonna have the same answer. Dexter Erdman.
What should we do?
It's over on our drink.
Favorite
Best
bat.
ballpark.
Favorite kind of bat.
Best ballpark.
What's your favorite place to play at?
Probably like Holiday Park.
Raccoon Valley.
Kane's Chicken.
I like playing at Triumph.
You like what?
I like Triumph
Oh,
even though they
good
don't
answer,
have guys.
Bacon cheeseburger.
You know the kitchen table eating.
We're talking about favorite baseball place to play at.
No, yeah, great. No,
Speak up, buddy.
Hunziker,
What
that's
place?
mine.
Oh yeah.
Hunziker.
Yeah, the.
I like
Hurry up.
Perfect Game Slag Fest.
5.
Those are tough.
The gradient. I love the gradient.
Go. Ooh,
Ian, closer.
favorite place to play at.
Walkie.
I'm filming now.
Stop. You get next turn.
My favorite park is probably Hickory Park in Ames.
Probably like Gilbert High School.
Alright. You take over. But you gotta take the questions.
What's your favorite animal?
Probably like a koala.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, favorite animal?
I don't know.
He's gonna say a dog.
A dog? What's your
Tiger muskie.
That's kind of weird, Joey.
I really like hedgehogs.
Hurry up.
It's not even joking.
Hi.
The way it turns is tough.
Yeah, we got Terry as the cameraman.
Lucas. What's your favorite animal?
Hedgehogs.
What's your favorite animal?
Cow, well done.
My favorite animal is a monkey. What's your favorite animal?
My favorite animal is probably
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
my favorite. Hey, watch out. My favorite animal is Hey, turn
Oh
it
my
to me.
gosh. Atlanta.
Turn it to me.
Turn it, Colin. There
Oh,
you
we got
go.
a new viewer. We're up to 5. Alright, so my favorite animal is probably a gorilla. It's funny about that.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Hippopotamus.
Ow.
Baby shark.
Potbelly pig.
Probably like a gorilla.
What's our next question?
Yeah, what's the next catch?
I'm done with this.
Alright, so we need a new camera.
I got you.
No. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Colton, what are we
I
doing?
broke it.
Good news.
Dad, I broke it.
Did he actually break it?
Nope. We're good. Ian, what are you asking for your birthday tomorrow? Like if Joey was gonna get you a birthday present, what should he get you?
Chewy Chips Ahoy.
A Carter Straw t-shirt, which my sister's getting me that.
Oh. If Graydon was to get you a birthday present, what would you expect Graydon to get you?
Probably a food item.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah,
want
'cause
like
he needs a bowl.
chewy chips ahoy probably.
Chewy Chips Ahoy.
I'd probably eat like 2 boxes of those.
Chewy Chip Ahoys. So good.
Oh yeah, and there's gummy clusters.
Ian, are you gonna go out for dinner for your birthday? Order a cheeseburger, hold the cheese.
Nope.
Probably get chicken strips.
Nah.
Hold the chicken.
I don't know if we are going.
Yeah.
Too tired, probably. People on our first game, so probably 3 games.
Do you guys have any kids menus?
Is that
If we're top 4, we play
3?
another one.
Yeah.
A lot of games.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
it is.
probably Landon's gonna have to pitch.
All right, Lando.
I'm gonna get staying at pitch.
I love it.
I'm gonna get like 10 Ks.
We're playing catch and we're wanting a little girl on the sidewalk. What's this game supposed to be? Was this supposed to start at 1?
Oh boy, 136.
We still have 5 viewers.
Yeah. 6. 136.
We're doing interviews. We're at 4. Then.
Is
Maybe it's a home run.
Bro, Jack Carlisle got gassed in a 100.
Jaden,
Well,
if you hit
in a
a
4-5.
Wait, Ian. Ian, I saw like 4 people.
Yeah, jump up right away, guys. How big of a crash out? Yeah. Hey, Coach.
Did you say that?
We got one minor adjustment here today. We got this car here that we're not going to touch it, goes in. ball goes into the dugout. So if the ball goes to the cart,
Matt. 137. Okay, we're finally ready to go. Not sure why the extreme delay, but beautiful 80-something degree afternoon here. Saturday, May 31, Altoona, Iowa. Thanks to the 6 of you signed on. Make that 7. We got Dexter Erdman up to bat here. Dexter comes into today batting 400. 400, 4 to 10 times. He's going to get a hit. Had a real good day at the plate in game 1. Dexter's number 2 on the team in on-base percent. He reaches 58% of the time. Leads the team in walks. Takes a ball low and away there. Not sure who we're playing today. We'll try to kind of figure that out as we go. Definite change up there thrown by the pitcher. If I am making it out correctly, it looks like the Sox, as in White Sox, logo is on the jersey of the opposing team. So we'll just call them the Sox. Oh, and if you look in the top right-hand corner of your screen, it says Sox 14U. So we'll just call them the Sox from here on out. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Dexter Erdman, your leadoff batter. If you missed the broadcast earlier, our top batting average individual, Elijah Deerdorf, on family vacation this weekend. So we are without his 500, and Erdman takes one looking. That seemed to be a bit outside. He'll pass along some good notes to Dressler. Yeah, Erdman is complaining about that one being low and outside. I agree with him. That's where I thought the ball finished its flight. So Dressler, your batter, he's number 2 on the team in batting average with a .455. Number 1 on the team for on base, .591. 59% of the time that Logan goes to the plate, he's going to get on base. Logan. I meant to say Lucas. Ball outside there. Definitely the warmest day of the year the boys have played in. There's a ball outside. This pitcher knows what he's doing for sure. He's a lefty. But that one had some curve to it. Dressler swing and a miss there as well. A full count, 1 out. Here in the top of the first, Ames the visitors for the 2nd straight game. And Dressler down on strikes. Beautiful pitch there. Let's go, Colt man. So this will bring Colton Hibbing to the plate, batting .387, leads the team in doubles. Has 5. Takes a ball there. Take another ball there. Love this umpire. Calls out the count clearly. 2 balls, no strikes. Make that 3 balls, no strikes. Not sure if he'll get the take sign or not from Coach Dahlberg, but typically that is a thing. That one a little bit outside, but it is called a strike. So 3 balls, 1 strike to Hibbing here, 2 outs. Same spot on the outside part of the plate, so there we go, full count. Hibbing, don't want to reverse jinx him here. Does lead the team with fewest strikeouts, only 3 so far this year, and he will draw a walk. And he's going to think about going 2 after the catcher is injured. Hibbing aboard with a 6-pitch walk. He'll return his gear. And he'll share notes with Bancroft about what to expect. Great time for Hibbing to try to get a stolen base here with the catcher being a little bit injured. A little bit of statistical drama here for you. Elijah Deerdorf, who finished the year ranked #1 in the entire state of Iowa in track and field long jump, en route to setting 3 different school records in the middle school, has 17 stolen bases this year. But Colton Hibbing on first with 13. So he will chase. Funny moment there. Hibbing, always very engaged and aware on what's going on, was during the pitcher's warm-up pretending to lead off from first base. So Hibbing not stealing there. Bancroft takes a ball. Always difficult to get a lead on a left-handed pitcher. Hibbing is going to go. Bancroft is going to crush it right at the third baseman, and it literally takes the third baseman's glove off, and Hibbing, with amazing base running, notices the third baseman slacking, and Hibbing digs from first all the way to third. Some of the best base running I've seen all year. As Hibbing stretches out what was just a routine advance to second into an advancement to third, and he's now within 90 feet of scoring as Finn Burrell comes to the plate. And there's going to be a ball in the dirt. Bancroft will advance to second, takes away the force, so Ames with a little bit of magic here in the top of the first, hoping, you know, if a Finn Burrell home run would be back-to-back 3-run starts to their games. Burrell has hit 2 dingers this year, and he's going to rope one foul. Back to Bancroft there. Beautiful hit. Again, he literally hit it so hard it took the third baseman's glove off. And then the third baseman didn't know what hit him, and so Hibbing was able to advance from first to third, where he sits perched now. Bancroft on second. So Burrell leads the team with RBIs at 14. And he's going to rip one up the middle. That'll score Hibbing easily. Bancroft is going to dig. And it'll be close here. Nice slide from Bancroft. Jars the ball loose. And Ames does get 2 runs as Burrell will get RBIs 15 and 16. Colton. Awesome base running. So that'll bring up Landon Dahlberg. Landon batting .406, 4th best on the team. You know, my rule, it's always okay to say something 1% negative if you're saying something 99% complimentary, but Landon was in the bottom 3 for batting average last year, and this year he is in the top 4. So he is going to put that one in play. Interesting. The ball bounced fair, but then it was fielded foul in front of third. And so the umpire, I think, made a wise call for foul. Otherwise, Dahlberg would have been aboard with another hit. So with that run that Hibbing scored, that gets him to 13. He's 1 off Deerdorf for the team lead. It's his 4th of the day. Burrell on second, all alone. He'll have to stay there as Dahlberg fouls one off, and Dahlberg quickly with 2 strikes on him. The pitcher for the Sox working on striking out the side. Ian Nelson on deck. And Dahlberg is going to strike out looking there. Good job by the Sox pitcher. Boy, he puts it right where it's... He is just painting as they call it in pitching. He's painting the lines. All 3 of our strikeouts were looking, and that's not 100% our batter's fault. Those are just good pitches. We'll take a break here, go to the bottom of the first. Ames leads 2-0. Has Graydon never hit one so hard it took their glove off?
I don't know, but that was pretty good.
It was his catching hand. Which is
I think he might have flicked his thumb maybe a little bit or something because he was holding his
I wanted Colton to steal right away, test him. He didn't steal until the second pitch, but whatever.
We still got 2.
Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Bottom of the first. Ames leads 2-0. 17 minutes into the 100-minute game. We'll have a
Nice throw, Saint.
St. Berger in at catcher on a hot day like this, trying to give those catchers a little bit of a relief. So Colton Hibbing over to shortstop, position he's been dying to play all year. Finn Burrell at third, Ethan Danielson at second, Graydon Bancroft at first, Dexter Erdman in right. Your game one top defensive putter-outer, Dahlberg in center, and Lucas Dressler in left. Here's Joey Franzen on the mound. Ball one there thrown by Franzen. Franzen comes into today having pitched third most on the team, 272 pitches. Only 5 strikeouts, but the second best earned run average. ERA is a stat that professional baseball uses. All leagues, and there's a hit to left field, one hop to Dressler, and they'll get it back into second base before the runner even makes it to first. ERA is a stat that average length of game, so 7 innings. That one's going to get away from Berger, and the runner will advance from first to second. No harm done. Might have tried to steal anyway, being as he was their leadoff batter. Thanks to the 8 of you tuning in now. So ERA, Joey is tied for second on the team with an 8. That means that per 7 innings, he will see 8 runs come across the plate. I'm not real good at math, but that's about 1 per inning. Swing and a miss. Coach Danielson subbing for Coach Deerdorf yells out from the dugout, "Good pitch, Joe." Joey's grandfather in attendance today, either working for the FBI or taking some high-quality photos of Joe. And Franzen is going to get the strike there. Good pop by Berger. A lot of chatter from the Sox. There's a hard hit ball to Bancroft. Bancroft is able to knock it down. But that's all. The ball was probably hit 4 feet to Bancroft's right. He didn't field it pure, definitely knocked it down, but then speedy base runner was able to outrun Joey covering from pitcher or Danielson covering from second. Meanwhile, the runner at second advanced to third, where he's now perched, and batter number 2, who reached on the ball hit to Bancroft, advances to second with a stolen base. So the Sox have runners on second and third, and nobody out, bottom of the first. Ames leads 2-0. Yep.
Where did the other balls go?
I don't know, buddy. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out, bottom of the first. There's one outside, we'll have a full count. A lot of activity from the runner on third base here. You can hardly see him, but you know, he's definitely getting into the secondary on that base path every time Franzen looks over. You can tell he's thinking about a pickoff move. No go. Another good pitch by Joe. Batter fouls it off. So the last name on this jersey of the batter is Erdman. This might be a team from Urbandale.
That's okay, buddy. Just wait for the next one.
I haven't found any because Pete took them and they were two other ones.
And Erdman walks for the Sox. So here we go. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Ames in a little bit of trouble here. And there is a hard hit ball to left center. It's going to one hop to the fence. Runner from third will score. Runner from second will score. Bancroft is not able to field the relay, but no harm done despite the ball getting through Bancroft's legs. And the number 4 batter for the Sox has himself a stand-up double. Stand-up 2 RBI double as the score is now tied 2-2. So 2-2, bottom of the first. Ames still has not been able to record an out. Ball in the dirt, good scoop by Berger. Again, this is tough. It's hot, and they're wearing black jerseys, and that ball's going to get past Berger, and the runner from third will score. So we're now at 3-2 Sox. I believe this is the same team that we scrimmaged first weekend of April. There's a well-hit ball deep left center, and somehow that falls. That ball was in the air forever. I'm really surprised Dressler and Dahlberg weren't able to get to it. Coach Dahlberg yells out, "We gotta wake up." So maybe he was seeing what I was seeing. And just like that, Ames down 4-2. Nobody out. Sox have a runner on first. He's going to go right away. Berger will throw down. Nice throw. Better base running. Ball high there. Another ball high. We'll have a pickoff attempt here of the runner. To no avail. Ball low. not good territory for Ames Storm. They don't thrive well in these throw water in the face and get going moments. They tend to spiral down a little bit. So we need a play. We need a big energy boosting attaboy from somebody here. There's a swing and a miss. Weaver, the batter. I'll try to read these last names. A lot of these kids, I think, are from Des Moines, so maybe you recognize some names. Ball in the dirt. Burger's doing just fine at catcher. Berger, 1 of 2 to go to Gilbert. The rest of the Ames Storm go to Ames. The ball high. Tell you that, you know, pitching is a whole different animal when it's over 85 degrees. A pickoff attempt that once again gets past our fielder, but no harm done. It's the nice thing about this age. Even if that ball is not successfully converted in the pickup attempt, very unlikely the runner is going to be able to pick themselves up and run 90 feet. We have time for some reason. I'm not sure what. They're just checking the count. The game is literally moving so slow that the batter asked for what the count was and the umpire wasn't sure. So now he'll walk. While the meeting at the mound with bases loaded, still no outs recorded. We are 30 minutes in, and Ian Nelson's going to come in to pitch. So we'll take a break, cool the phone down, be back in 2 minutes.
Somebody getting ready for it.
It's probably in here somewhere. Yep, that would be it. Thank you. Sorry.
Here, well, I'll tell you this since he's on my picture too. So when you come set right here, you get this little reset, right? Technically that's a ball, right? But it's so subtle that normally they don't call it on you, and he calls a lot of high school games, so he's just saying, hey, when I see that high school, it's gonna be a ball.
So I was mistaken. Ian Nelson coming into the game, but for fielding purposes, Graydon Bancroft is going to be on the mound. Thanks to the 10 of you filming now, or following along rather. So Bancroft, only thrown 59 pitches this year, is being used as a pitcher at the junior varsity level with the high school. This group, all members of the class of 2029, are invited to try out for the high school team, and as has been the tradition, the coach likes to bring up 2 players to get a taste of what high school ball is like and then report it back to the rest. And this year's 2 elections were your number 1 batting average Elijah Deerdorf. Never hurts to have the state leader in long jump on your baseball team, and then Graydon Bancroft here, who's on the mound. So Bancroft has had some reps at pitcher. That his 59 pitch count here on Storm would not represent. We are already 33 minutes into the game, if you can believe that. There's a strike from Bancroft. Down 4-2, bases loaded, nobody out. There's a ball high. Let's recap your defense here. So Ian Nelson goes into left. And Dahlberg stays at center. Erdman goes over to right. And Lucas Dressler comes in to third. Burrell at first. Hibbing at short. Danielson at second.
Look good, Graydon.
That was a centimeter outside. Coach Dahlberg yells from the dugout, "Looked good, G." And Colton at shortstop yells out, "What?" Bancroft fires back with a strike to the batter Findley. Ball outside, good job by Berger. Again, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the biggest area between home plate and the fence you'll ever see. This is about a level 8. I think St. Berger just framed that one. I think that pitch might have been outside and Berger brought it in. And for the second straight game, we have time for Bancroft to tie his shoe. Classic Graydon Bancroft story developed over the lunch hour. Bancroft and my son Colton are pretty good friends. And Bancroft gets the strikeout for out number 1. So Hibbing and Bancroft are just always jawing like 2 brothers. And they got into a dispute about, or Colton was making fun of Graydon for how he broke his wrist in basketball and hurt his ankle in the first game here today and all this. And Graydon says, "Colton, my bone density is above average." Bancroft reels back for a strike there. Now keep in mind, both of Bancroft's parents are doctors. So in 42 years of life, I've never heard the comeback, "My bone density is above average." Well, to this, Colton says, "No, it's not." And Graydon says, "You want me to prove it?" And within 60 seconds, Graydon had the results of his latest bone density. There's a ball that gets past Berger, and he won't stand a chance. In fact, he's going to throw it back to where he thought the pitcher was, not realizing the pitcher was at home waiting for the toss back, and so the ball just trickles over the mound, and the runner from second is able to score. So again, these are part of the challenges of today. It's hot. Coach Dahlberg not electing to catch Hibbing every game. Puts in Berger for some relief. And Berger not accustomed to fielding past balls, flipping them back to the pitcher, and so run scores there. Anyway, back to Bancroft and Hibbing. They're arguing about how Bancroft hurts himself a lot because he doesn't have good bone density. Bancroft comes back and says, my bone density is above average. Colton continues to tease him, and Bancroft within 60 seconds is able to pull up an app that shows factually that indeed his bone density is above average, and that is not the problem. Just classic Hibbing and Bancroft action there. So back to the task at hand. Score 7-2, bottom of the first, still just one out. As we are 38 minutes into the game, there was a good-looking pitch, a centimeter high and a centimeter outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And we will have another pickoff attempt at second base. I am all for pickoff attempts to hold the runner accountable. I understand it's part of the game, but just for the record, we are 0 for 47 this year, trying to pick off anybody at second base. Bancroft rears back and gets the second strikeout of the inning. Great job there. And so we'll see shortest Sox batter of the day. A left-hander at that one. Ball outside. Oh boy, not a good sign. Burrell's yawning at first. Swing and a miss. Administered by Bancroft, the man with above average bone density. There's a hard hit ball, foul. My sources tell me it's hazy out there because of the California wildfires. Sounds about right. There's a hard hit ball right up the middle. Hibbing is gonna get a glove on it, but not be able to collect it. Thanks to the 11 of you tuning in. Ames down 8-2. Still in the bottom of the first, 41 minutes into the game. And great parent coaching from Matt Burrell on the sidelines. As, again, Berger not super familiar with catching. The ball gets past him, and he just pops up to get it like it's practice. But Burrell, the parent, yells out, you know, watch 3. Ball low and away. His team does a very good job of getting to the secondary. Again, in baseball, you want to divide the base path up into 3 sections, and the goal of every runner is to put so much pressure on the defense that they advance to at least that second third of the base path every time. Beautiful pitch from Bancroft. That one dies right at the knees. We'll take a break for an interview with Crew Hibbing. Crew, how you doing?
Good.
Good. Crew was, we're not able to get our video production. So that runner is walked. Here's a lefty for the Sox. That ball is going to get away from the catcher. And boy, a very aggressive base runner there on third base. He makes you think he might be going home. Crew right now taking a nap, resting his head against the metal bleacher. There's a beautiful strike from Bancroft right down the middle. There's a well-hit ball right at shortstop. Hibbing is going to be able to field that. And a beautiful... Oh, nope. Hibbing's throw pulls Burrell off the bag, and the runner is safe.
Dad?
Yep.
How much more time left on the game?
1 hour. Maybe 55 minutes. You want to go sit in the shade?
No.
So runners on the corner here for Urbandale. This is Erdman, our Dexter Erdman's cousin. A beautiful strike from Bancroft. He's got a smile on his face. I think he knows Erdman's cousin a little bit. That is fun when these boys know each other. Again, the Sox with runners on the corner. They will do the double steal. Bancroft throws one behind the batter, which will allow the batter to score, and meanwhile the retrieval of the ball is rather lackadaisical, allowing the runner from first to get all the way to third. So Ames in a world of trouble here. It's hot. It's 9-2. We haven't even made it out of the first inning. Body language, not great. Without Deerdorf. And there is a ball hit foul. Bancroft with all 2 outs. Both via strikeout. That ball is going to get past Berger, and the runner from third will walk home after Bancroft opts not to cover home plate. Told you these distance between home and the backstop about a level 8. is a bloop single right over the first baseman's head. I mean, just maddening. 10 feet behind the first baseman. Lands foul and then, or lands fair and then rolls foul. Just maddening. 11-2, your score. Unfortunately, this might be a record for longest ever first inning. We're sitting at 48 minutes. Right now, I don't know what the rule is. I know there's no new inning after 3. That was an interesting sequence there. The ball was a changeup thrown inside. This is clearly the Sox strongest hitter. He almost hit one out of the park his first at bat. He's batting in the 4 spot, which is typically where you put that batter. Runner, I tell you, the base running of this team is just maybe the best I've ever seen at this level. Not only are they all getting to the secondary, but additionally, it's like they're getting running starts. And Bancroft is going to strike out the side there. He gets the heavy hitter via strikeout. So it is officially a 49-minute first inning. Ames down 11-2. We'll hope for better things here in a bit. Going to go put the phone in the shade. Yeah.
Ian, you're up.
There's one foul ball, I do not see it at all.
Not back tilted.
There's that one. Who's up?
Ian.
Have that good call. Good ball, isn't it? Yeah, Ian, you're up. Drop the ball. Great.
Drink some water, okay? I want you to drink some.
Yes, bro.
Yo.
Because it's a little. Yeah, I'm just like. It's a call outside, but sometimes when it's even close to being inside, but it's still down the middle, you get call outside. But then sometimes.
I'd call it tight but consistent. So. Okay. So Ian Nelson, your batter. And Nelson's going to get the bat on the ball, but it goes straight to the shortstop, fielded purely, and lollipop throw to first base. You know, at the Major League Baseball level, every team has statistics on the speed with which a batter can get to first base. I think the average base runner takes 3.8 seconds to get to first. This is Ethan Danielson. He's going to chop to third and ground out. So the beauty of that stat is that the infielders know if they have a below speed runner or not, and if they do, they can take their time more on the throw to make it accurate, or more of a hop, etc. So good job by that shortstop there. The first out to Ian Nelson, taking his time and making an accurate throw. So folks, we're just in a heap of trouble here, down 11-2, top of the second, 2 outs already. And Berger is going to annihilate one. It gets past the first baseman. He'll dig for 2. And he is going to try for our first triple of the year. Will it be? He is out trying to get to third. We do not get our first triple of the year. Nevertheless, a fantastic hit for him. And we'll go to the bottom of the second. We'll take a break. Let the phone cool down. Great hit, Saint.
Saint, it was a great hit, bud.
Pretty good. Looked good.
Yeah.
you already eat your Skittles? I don't think you should do more candy, okay?
So disappointing finish to the top of the second there as Berger with one of his best hits of the year. He'll get credit for a double on that. A double front and then thrown out stealing, I think, is how it goes in the books. But just a bummer that we missed our first triple of the year. Bancroft back on the mound, having accounted for all 3 outs so far today. Ball high. So 3 balls, 1 strike. That ball will get past Berger. And leadoff batter for Sox will walks. So we are in minute 58. There is no new inning after 3 should one team lead by 15 over another. So with the score 11-2, if you're interested in a game within the game, we are hoping that there are not 6 runs administered this frame, or else, should we go 1, 2, 3 in the top of the 3rd, the game would be over, just like that. Ball outside, good hop from Berger. Let's go around the horn here. Berger at catcher, Bancroft back on the mound, Burrell at first, Danielson at second. Dressler at third, hitting at short. Ooh, they're going to have a pick-off attempt, which for the 3rd time this game gets past the second baseman covering the bag. Ball outside. Ian Nelson in left. Landon Dahlberg in center. Dexter Erdman crouched down in good defensive stance way out there in right field. I like seeing that. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Bottom of the 2nd. Big lead for the runner on second. It's going to be a walk administered. So we hit the 1 hour mark in the game. This is tournament 5 of 8 for the Storm. Last year, the team played in Double-A as Bancroft curls a strike. Tons of support coming from his mother in the adult section. Last year played Double-A, that's the 2nd easiest division, as Bancroft ahead 0-2 in the count. This year they're playing Triple-A, which is 2nd most challenging division. And there's going to be an attempted steal and a great throw from Berger, just barely late. So for the 2nd time in 3 at-bats, the second base umpire foils Berger's plans at success, and Bancroft is going to get 4th strikeout of the day. That ball is going to get past the catcher, Bancroft, not even trying to cover home with how deep the backstop is. So 12-2, your score. "62 minutes in. Another strike from Bancroft there. Did you get the foul ball, crew?
Nope.
No?
I couldn't find it.
Okay, that's all right. There's another. Another strike from Bancroft there. Working on strikeout 5 here. Another timeout for some reason. Both coaches getting on. Batter here, Davis wearing number 99. Ball low and outside. Nice play by Berger there. Bancroft throws hard. Wouldn't have 4 strikeouts today if he didn't. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And down goes the base runner for strikeout number 5. So the defense, 63 minutes into the game, the defense still has not recorded an out. It has been all Graydon Bancroft and his 5 strikeouts. There's another strike right down the middle. A little bit of life from the Storm. Another strike.
Way to go, Graydon!
Bancroft, one of the rare 8th graders to already reach 6 feet tall. Ball high. Oh, little bounce in the step here. There's a ball inside. And the batter, that's as much of a wear it as I've ever seen. He waited there for a whole 2 seconds for the ball to arrive and plunk him in between the shoulder blades. Real labor of love here for Coach Dahlberg. You know, his family's involved in the Gilbert School District. His son goes there. He'll be coaching Gilbert football this fall, but wanting to see this group through. This is their final year of club baseball. It's Bancroft in for a strike.
Good job, G!
Dahlberg super reliable, diligent, good with the boys. I coached tackle football with him a couple years ago. Oh, and we're gonna have a little pickoff opportunity here. Oh man. So Bancroft gets the base runner, catches him sleeping, throws it to second, but then the base runner just takes off for third, and by the time Danielson got it out of his glove and threw down to third base, there wasn't even a play. It wasn't even, the umpire didn't even have to call him safe. It was so obvious. So let's just see if we can get him struck out here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bancroft humming along. Now here's the only concern. We got runners on second and third, and we haven't even had a remotely close opportunity to make a play at the plate if the ball gets past catcher. Bancroft throws hard, and as such, the ball does get past catcher. Thanks to the 13 of you tuning in now. Your score is 13-2. 2 outs. Bancroft has all 5 outs in the game, and we're gonna give half of that to St. Berger, who caught the foul tip. As the infield and outfield still has yet to record an out. But hey, glass half full is the first inning 11 runs, second inning 2 runs. We'll take a break.
Good job, G.
Let's go, Joe!
Joe! Joe! Yeah, Joe, I need you to go down.
Dad,
Yeah.
what's the minutes of 10 o'clock?
Well.
To be the first time that Ian's ever won sunglasses.
32. Grant Franzen.
Hello, outside world.
Or inside. Inside the phone.
Yeah. One of the two. One of the two. Berger jammed his finger pretty good. So that's just what Ames needs, a catcher to have a bum finger. Okay, so here we go, top of the third. We are 69 minutes into the game. Ames Storm down. A touchdown, 2 field goals to safety. 13-2. The Sox from Urbandale lead. And this is your starting pitcher, Joey Franzen, up to bat. And he's going to pop one up to short. Tell you, the Storm is not doing themselves any favors. Just hitting first pitches, and I don't know if we've reached the outfield yet, other than Berger. All right, so here's Dexter Erdman. He's got a swing and a miss there. And Erdman comes in today batting .400. Leads the team in walks. Tied for third on the team with 11 runs. Love to get Dexter aboard. Dexter, a big bicyclist. He'll do Ragbri this year. And Erdman is going to get it to the outfield for sure. Center fielder back. And a beautiful catch by the center fielder, Erdman. If he would have pulled that one, let's see, so the fence is 295. I think he hit that one 290. Great piece of fielding by the center fielder to take his time, backing up. So here's Lucas Dressler. Leads the team an on-base percent, 591. Newcomer from Grinnell. Fabulous addition to the team. His father, the band director at Ames High. Being the band director at Ames High is like playing for the Cowboys. It's the most prestigious place you can be the band director. The joke is people come to more football games to watch the band than they do the football team. Beautiful pitch there. It started out eye level, landed chest level. And Dressler is going to punch one through short and third, as Ames has some life. That'll bring to the plate Colton Hibbing. Let's go 10.
Pickoff attempt of Dressler.
Let's go, Colton!
Hibbing takes a strike. He agreed with the call from the umpire there. We'll get the reverse jinx out of the way before he gets to 2 strikes. Hibbing, team leader with fewest strikes. And Hibbing is going to annihilate one right at the left fielder. One of his best hits of the year, but right where the left fielder was standing. And so we will go to the bottom of the 3rd.
Great hit, Colt.
Where's my glasses?
I didn't have
Justin. Justin, where are my glasses?
Way to crush the ball.
Didn't get on base.
Defense help you one.
Okay, bottom of the 3rd. Start that over. Bottom of the 3rd. 13-2. If the Sox were to score 4 runs, it'd be game over. Storm is going to throw Finn Burrell. Bit of a sacrificial lamb here, as Burrell has as little pitching reps this year as anybody on the team. But with a game to follow and then 2 tomorrow, Coach Dahlberg wanting to conserve as many of the more experienced pitchers' arms as possible. There is a ball hit to Dahlberg in center and fielded purely. So for the first time this game, and we are 77 minutes in, an out is recorded by an Ames Storm member other than Graydon Bancroft. Dahlberg now 19 for 19 on pop flies to center. So let's recheck the defense here. Berger still at catcher. Finn Burrell on the mound. Braden Bancroft at first, standing like a male model. Danielson at second, also standing like a male model. There's a strike from Burrell. Dressler on third, hitting at short. Nelson in center, Dahlberg in, Nelson in left, Dahlberg in center, Erdman in right. There's a strike. Runner will go. Berger pops up. Throw up 4 feet, maybe 5 feet left of second, but right on line. Runner safe. There is a ball hit right at the shortstop. Hibbing not quite able to squeeze it. He is able to get a glove on it. So much so that the runner on second is unable to advance. Ball outside there. Ball high. In case you're not following the NBA playoffs, the finals start Thursday, June 5. Oklahoma City is waiting for the winner of Indiana and New York. Pacers and Knicks play Game 6 tonight. There's a ball high and a 4-pitch walk administered. So, interesting situation here. Bases loaded. Nobody out. I'm sorry, one out. This is the cleanup hitter for the Urbandale Sox. And so if this hitter for Urbandale, his last name is Laporta, he's already hit one to the warning track today. If he was to hit a grand slam, that would bring their run total to 17, put them up 15, and that would be ball game. He's definitely got a pure swing.
Good job, Finn.
Burrell with a strike there. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of 3. Aims down 13-2 on a mid-80s day afternoon to finish out May 2025. So the coach from the opposing team had reminded Laporta to, even if the balls are coming in slow, to, give it a ride. And so Laporta chose to swing at one above his head. Meanwhile, we have a passed ball, and run will score from third. Runners on first and second advance, so now we don't have a force. Same situation here. Home run by this individual would put us at 15. Instead, there's going to be a pop-up, and Dressler is under it, and Dressler is able to collect it for the first out by the infield. And 2 outs. This would be great for Burrell's confidence if he could get through the heart of the order and only surrender 1 run. I think Urbandale sent the top of their lineup to the plate, if I'm not mistaken. Might have started with their final batter. Now, assuming we get out of this, not allowing 3 more runs, we would play the top of the 4th, after which we would need to be within, I think, 11. So we would need to score at least 2 runs in the top of the 4th to keep the game going. And that ball will get past Berger, allowing the run to score. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bottom of the 3rd. There's a foul ball. Burrell doing great here. And Burrell is going to get the strikeout. Good job, Finn. So 15-2. We're ahead by 13, I believe. We're down 13. I believe we will need to score 3 runs to keep the game going. So tune in a few.
Oh, it didn't move.
Thanks, Tim.
Yeah, boss. Great. Okay, so top of the 4th, we'll see Graydon Bancroft, Landon Dahlberg, and Finn the Barrel, Burrell. Ames will need to score 2 runs to prolong the game. It is 12 after 4. Let's go, G. So Graydon Bancroft, who in his first plate appearance took the glove off the 3rd baseman. He hit it so hard. Bancroft with 4 doubles this year, chasing Hibbing with 5. He also has 13 RBIs. I think he's now down 3 in the RBI department to Burrell, after Burrell had both RBIs today. Bancroft takes a strike there. Speaking of Burrell, he is on deck. Bancroft hits it right back at the 3rd baseman, and he almost took the 3rd baseman's glove off again. Third baseman is going to airmail it to first, and the first baseman is going to airmail it to second. So Bancroft will wind up on second base and be credited with a hit. That'll be 2 for 2, most likely, when this game is done. That'll help him as he tries to get closer to Deerdorf, who's batting .500. But here is Finn Burrell, team leader with 2 home runs. Takes one inside. Burrell batting .333, but team leader in runs batted in. If he pokes another one to the outfield here, Bancroft, the Greyhound, should be able to score. Takes that one inside. Again, Ames trying to score 2 runs to keep their hopes alive here in the top of the 4th. That one's called a strike. We are in minute 89. Boy, time flies when you're having fun. We're in minute 89, so ball outside. I don't know if Ames is going to get to a 5th inning no matter what. And Burrell's going to walk, so good game for Burrell. 1 for 1 with both RBIs. And then I don't think he actually, technically, I don't know that he let a single runner earn their run. Oh boy, Bancroft was asleep on second base, but even more so, the second baseman from Urbandale was asleep on second base. Dahlberg going to put that bat out there. That will be a harmless pop-up to short for the first out. This will bring up Ian Nelson. He'll be followed by E-Money Ethan Danielson. At the conclusion of this game, we'll power down right away and hook up to a supercharging battery so we can bring you game 3 of the day. Ames Storm 4-11. Barring the greatest comeback in the history of youth baseball, they'll fall to 4-12. Good at math, but I think that's 25% of games. There's a chopper right at. Did that actually just happen? So the ball was chopped to third, and Bancroft juked the third baseman who was going for the tag out.
Where's ESPN for that one?
I know. And Bancroft was not ruled to be out of the base path, but instead awarded his advancement to third base. Meanwhile, Burrell advances to second because the third baseman didn't know what to do. And Ian Nelson is aboard on first. Boy, I don't know if I've ever seen that, Grant. Have you?
I don't watch much baseball, so no.
Okay. I thought for sure Bancroft would have been called out for going outside of the base path.
But isn't there like a 3 feet length on each side?
But I think there's a 3 feet length on each side, and he didn't go outside that. He just
weaved it.
Totally juked
Who
the
is
third
that,
baseman.
Ethan?
So this is Ethan Danielson up to bat.
Do you know where the bathroom is?
Bathroom is just behind this yellow thing to the left. No, porta potties. And Danielson takes a strike on the outside. Oh boy, the kids here. The kids here are all talking about the juke out by Bancroft. That's gonna stand the test of time. Probably the sort of thing talked about at graduation parties and senior speeches. Danielson down on strikes for Ames's first out of the inning. I'll bring up St. Berger. St. Crushed one to right field, his first at bat. Credited for a double. Got the closest to a triple of anybody, and Ian Nelson, again, Ian Nelson was caught sleeping, but more caught sleeping was the first baseman. Great pickoff attempt, and just like that, Ames is going to live to see the bottom of the fourth if there's time. Now again, if the Sox are ahead by, if they're ahead at all in the bottom of the fourth, when the 100-minute bell blows, it'll be game over. And speaking of which, that bell is in 6 minutes. So we're likely just going to play baseball for 6 more minutes here, but in the meantime, some fun. Bancroft with his 6th strikeout day. Goes 2 for 2 at the plate. And jukes out the third baseman. So back to action here. St. Berger up to bat. So I've made one mistake. Only Bancroft has scored. So the Sox lead by 12. And the game will be over if Berger gets out before Burrell gets home. Ball inside. Franzen on deck. If there's any silver lining here, it's that the spunk has returned to the Storm bench after Burrell had a good pitching outing. And after the Bancroft juke out. So like a lot of things in sports, sometimes there's the zigzag. You're high after beating a team like the Bats. You're low the next game because nothing can compare. So let's hope for a great one in about 30 minutes. We will power down and see you soon.